Hi guys, welcome to my reviews playlist. In this episode we're reviewing Tier 4 French Artillery AMX 105 AM Sexy AT. And this AT is in my garage from almost beginning and stayed there just because of look of this AT. Not much beautiful in this camo style, but it is so nice and they're running with open hatches, so can you ask more from that? So it is slick, it is fast, and about a gun of this artillery, it is similar gun like on that French Tier 5 premium OP LFFF free carty. Just that one is much more tweaked. So this one is still accurate. It is kind of like sniper RT, especially on low to mid ranges. But trajectory of shells is very flat. Targets that you would hit with most of other artillery pieces behind some small obstacles, you probably will not with this AT because shell flying almost like bullets. So there is no big splash on this RT. Of course, there is no stun for tier 4 and tier 3, I think. So you need to hit target, and it is accurate enough, but just until your view range or let's say yellow circle on minimap. So inside yellow circle you will score some hits, and you need to score direct hit to do some damage. Yeah, that is that for gun of this AT. Not much armor, though we will see in gameplay that Churchill bans one on me in some special occasion. You will see how. Yeah, armor is not existent. It is slick, so sometimes they will miss, and it is fast. So about mobility, it is not bad. You can move fast and you have some traverse. And what is important about gun, and I didn't say it, gun has traverse from one light to another, so it is pretty wide traverse arc. So it is almost like you have semi traversable turrets, and that is of course good. Okay, now so that is that. We don't need to talk much more about mobility, and I will talk more about how to use this game inside of gameplay that follow. 3, 2, 1, we have a liftoff. Okay guys, so this is Battle from Replay, our sexy arty in my hands, and what you should know about playing this arty, that is true for other artillery pieces, but especially for this one, is that it is accurate artillery, it is sniper artillery, but that is why it has low shell trajectory, so you cannot hit the tanks behind some hills and obstacles that you could hit with some other artillery piece. But that means that you should hit target also. Because it is so accurate, it doesn't have splash radius, at least not big enough. So even if you land your shot really close, like you'll see soon, you will not actually splash that target. So maybe if you land just near track, then you will do it just with that shot. See? Not even a little bit. And in order to hit and do damage and have good games in this artillery, you need to carefully aim to hit your targets, and in order to do that, you should move with your team. And that is true for every artillery piece except maybe tier 8, 9 and 10, because they are accurate enough and there is more maybe danger if they are moving with team. So when should you move with your team? Because ideally it would be to have targets like that AMX between yellow and white circle. So you should move with your, well, that was not good explanation. Well, you need to have target inside of your yellow circle on minimap to have better chance to hit targets often. And inside now, when we're looking at that white circle, this arty cannot miss if target is stationary and it is not behind some cover and you fully aim. It is hard to miss on those shorter ranges with this arty. But again, you need to hit because you don't have splash. So you should move with your team when they covering map evenly. So right flank, left flank, and middle. So there is no big chance that light tank will pass them and spot you and maybe kill you itself. Then you should move so targets would be inside the yellow circles. So this arty has a range to shoot on other side of map, but until shell reach, will you hit? That is the question. Usually you will not hit. Okay, so some artillery pieces like FV304 and Bishop, they need to move, wanted or not, trained or not, they will move because they have so short range. So if they want to hit anything or fire on anything, they need to move. So here, that was almost perfect shot there, but we still missed that ELC. So what are the reasons for going closer? So first, you will be more accurate because your circle on aim will be smaller, so less chance for them uh, to, less chance for you to miss that shots. Of course, with 32, you should often shoot those blind shots because if target was there, probably it is still there, it doesn't moving, even when he disappeared from your map. But second reason why you should move that many people don't even consider, even artillery players, many players with whom I played, they didn't know that, they thanked me for this info. It is simple, but people just didn't think about that. Even I didn't think about that in beginnings. And that is, there is a shorter way from your gun to target. So shell will travel shorter time. It will reach target sooner. What that means? That means that there is less chance for a target, that is enemy vehicle, to move away, If he going forward, backwards, there is less chance to avoid that shell. If he starts moving, and you're shooting from edge to edge of the map, until shell reach that position where you aim, he maybe pass even, I don't know, 20 meters, depends how fast that target is. So I'm trying to bring back that silhouette. Okay, so that is why you should move. Like you can see now, it is hard to miss that Matilda. Why? Well, because he's inside not only yellow but also white circle. So there is just small chance, on edge of that circle, aim circle to miss. Like you can see when I fully aim. And of course, if that is arty with some shell, even if that happens, and shell land before, it will splash him good. So you should also cover him with upper edge of that aim circle, you will bring that to edge of his tank, upper edge of his tank, so there is less chance for shell to lob him, to go over him. And if shell lands a little bit before him, like I said, maybe not with this RT, but with some other RT, you will still do splash damage. So on this kind of range, it is really hard to miss with this RT. It has, like you saw, good gun arc from left to right, so you can traverse your gun like you have turret almost. And here I decide, okay, I can do it. If I receive one shot, who cares? I will shotgun it. So that was victory, nothing spectacular, but for this kind of party where everything is about actually hitting tanks, not doing stun, tier 4 I think cannot even do it, and certainly not doing splash because this arty cannot do it. So that is why it is important to really hit that target directly. So remember, with every arty, especially in low tiers and mid tiers, you should move. And sometimes when things are secure with tier 8, tier 9, and tier 10 too, again, to repeat, there is more chance to hit targets. Even if target is stationary on longer ranges, you aim fully, but shell will go left, right, up, down. But when you are closer, there is like a bigger chance to hit it in first place. And second, if that tank is moving a little bit and you are on shorter range, you can pre-aim better or even aim directly in tank and still hit it. But on long range, you can, travel in another village while shall reach that target. Okay, that was that for this replay battle. And somehow we lost credit in this battle. Oh yeah, food was on and I didn't have many food left. Yeah, okay. Team score, let's see, hit ratio. 17 shots fired, 18, 8 on target. 18 on target. Okay, so we hit 6 enemy tanks. We killed 3. We are 15 experience only, but it was a pretty rough match. And the map. Not bad damage, 1021, which was, look at that, 1076, 1075. Wow. So enemy Panzer 54, he got good damage. And we got embed for this. Probably not many people playing this RT anymore. And also we got WN8 over 500, so that is not bad actually. Okay guys, so now live recorded battle. Hopefully it will not be city map because this arty hates city maps and those very close maps with high hills. Not high hills, but high hills and mountains. Mountains. I don't know. Anyway, because of that low flat shell trajectory, you cannot hit targets behind some hills and buildings that you would hit with almost most of the artillery pieces. And I was eating pizza, so I didn't finish it. I need to wash my mouth with water, though I don't. Well, we all shouldn't drink water when we're eating or immediately after eating. But you can and should drink water even second before eating because it will clear your pathways, it will prepare your stomach for food, and you will not ask for water later, when you need to digest all that. So, one thing I didn't mention is that queue for tier 4 artillery, no matter which one, is pretty long. Nobody wants to play tier 4 RT or tier 3 RT or tier 2 RT when they starting this game. They want to play KV1 and stuff because they can. You know, it is allowed to them to jump in the game and immediately take KV1, and you have just one KV1 in your match, and you are in sexy RT, and of course you will lose no matter what you do. Though I remember days, okay, not sexy RT, it was that German one that has actually turret, but again not fully traversable. It is something like a name. I don't know. I forgot. But you know what I mean. Tier 4 German RT with semi-traversable turret. And back in the days, you could carry with artillery, as sorry, especially with those kind of artillery like FE3 or 4. But this was that German Tier 4 AT with decent view range and traversable turret. And when bushes really worked, they nerfed bushes too, so you need, even if you go well behind bush and you are in arc and you fire, they will spot you. And I really forgot where to go in RT in this map. I know it was somewhere here, but last time when I was in ditch like this, I was still spotted and paid for that. Hopefully they cannot spot me here. That easy. So yeah, I was on that map. You all guys probably remember that map. It was snow and mist. Very misty map, very hilly map, very watery map. There was hills and snow on one side. There was water on other side. Ooh, that was still long travel to that bush. Oops. Well, they will come here, I guess. Let's just try it. If they came there 2 times and didn't receive them, they will go there again. Oh, I even lowered a little bit, and still I overshoot it. So yeah, and this is right on edge of yellow circle. Remember I said ideally you want to have them there, but like you can see, they nerf it, they nerf this RT, and they nerfed HE runs, so it is double nerf, and they nerfed HE runs several times. Whoa, we have Panzer 4 5-4 in game. Is it 4-4 or 4-4? Oh my god. It is like I was drinking something. Oh no, come on. I wanted to be, just there in the right moment. It is a match of his life. Ooh, I missed to hit. I like that. I always wondering why I cannot hit when I miss. Why I always miss when I aim. Oh, almost there. That dude is just playing around. Just look at that. They cannot do anything to him. And already in tier 6, that armor is crap. Ooh, that was actually well pre-aimed. And I could probably move already a minute ago, but I didn't. So I'm still learning that, I said. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have shot there. We tried. And just one guy. Two guys left. Two guys left. Where is that Panzer 45? 45. Yeah. Sounded like I was drunk. Ooh, that was well calculated. I knew he will move in a little bit. So that was. You need to think. You with artillery. Oh, I cannot pause here. Anyway, you need to know basic physics. Not of the game in our life. How things works, especially if they are on back slope, negative slope. So you want to know where to aim, how to aim, to keep it very low, but again, not to catch here. It is tricky. And often it is better to aim from that top side when they are on negative slope because you want dot to be behind them. That aiming dot in middle of aiming circle. So that was our game, nothing special. We had that crazy Panzer Farfoy, Farfoy. It is 5-4. And wow, he was way ahead of all of us. But we will not cherry picking. It is sexy arty. It's looking very nice. Not really in this camo style, but in any other. Just look at that muzzle break. And also, they run with open hatches. How can you ignore that bravery? Okay, let's now see here that famous question: what to do with this RT? By now, I should have in this RT thousands of skills and perks. Just kidding, of course. Should you keep this RT? Play with it? Well, actually, no. I like this RT, but I think some other artillery pieces in this game, in tier 4, we're talking about tier 4, are better. Way how they work. I tried some of them. Your time, your nerves, your in-game money, and if you're paying real money, it is better to invest in some other tier 4 artillery. I would recommend some other tier 4 tank, and the tier 4 vehicle. But if you just want artillery, there is better artillery pieces out there, and one of them is the German artillery with semi-traversable turret. Though I keep it just because I like it. So let's see, do we have some crazy awards? We have like 15. What is this? High caliber. We have Stark's no Gurs medal. What is that? Cause damage exceeding 8 times the hit points of your vehicle. Do 8 times more damage than your vehicle. And of course, Stark's medal. We have what 7 of them because we played it as TD also. And this is one rare artillery, and even more rare if you do it in artillery. I think that not I think probably this badge doesn't exist anymore, but it is when you're standing next to enemy vehicle and enemy kills him instead of you. Well, I cannot really say I achieved that because you can do little for that to happen, but we got that. 7 times. No, it is 1 times. Yeah, Starks is 7 times, but this is 1 time. Okay. Okay, that is crazy, you know. That was that for this review. Thank you for watching and see you in next one.